Thank you, Madam Speaker. I come to the floor today and rise to speak on House Bill 1464 because as I was in my office watching the debate on these bills, what became very eye-opening were the votes that I saw being cast. Today's votes have been extremely eye-opening. On this last day of Women's History Month, I ask you, Madam Speaker, who will stand with women? I think it's pretty clear who stands with women in this state. Democrats stand with women in this state. Clearly, by their votes here today, they say, women, you're on your own. Democrats in this state will always fight for reproductive health care and a person's right to choose. Democrats are the ones that have this state on the right track. I want everyone to take a moment, laugh if you will, but they weren't laughing when Bruce Rauner was destroying this state. I want everyone to take a moment to think about what's happening across our country. They're not laughing about what's happening in Kentucky, Alabama, Ohio, and Georgia, where they're banning abortion before most even women know that they're pregnant. They're not laughing about that. We have states like Texas passing a bounty hunter abortion ban, not only putting lives of those seeking care at risk, but also criminalizing healthcare providers who swore an oath to put the needs of their patients first. We have medical professionals over there that have raised their hands and taken an oath, like those doctors in Texas. We know what that oath means. And we have states like Missouri, our neighbor, which is trying to take the Texas legislation a step further by allowing any private citizen to sue anyone who helps someone obtain an abortion in another state. Additionally, our neighbors also have legislation that would make a person a felon. They will make a person a felon if they received an abortion in the event of an ectopic pregnancy. Think about that. The state right next to us, not far from here, would make it a felon if you got an abortion, if you had an ectopic pregnancy. An ectopic pregnancy is fatal for the fetus and for the person who is pregnant. Let's get one thing clear. Those laws aren't about protecting anyone's life. It's more important than ever that Illinois, this safe haven, stands strong for reproductive rights. It's more important than ever that we stand with women. On this last day of Women's History Month, let's continue to stand with women. We are a safe haven for those seeking reproductive health care as long as Democrats are in charge. As long as we're in charge, Illinois will protect these rights for all. Did you see those votes today, everyone? Did you see them? If you want Illinois to remain a safe haven and not become Kentucky, Alabama, Ohio, Georgia, or our neighbor, Missouri, vote with us today. Vote with women today. Stand with women and vote yes on House Bill 1464. Thank you, Madam Speaker.